Good day everyone, this is Patrick from EasyFX Code Training System, and it's Saturday the 14th of March 2020, and this is the weekly Ichimoku analysis for Euro and Cable for the third week of March. And let's begin with Euro, and actually you can see on both charts for the whole week, both have been bearish, with the cable being taking more of a hit from 132 and fell over 900 pips. Similarly for the euro, from just below 115, it fell over 400 over pips, back down to just below 111 at a 110.60 area. So both had a very bearish week after initially spiking higher and also gapping up higher, especially for the euro. And for the euro, on a weekly chart, it tried to climb above the weekly Kumo, spiked through previous swing high here and the weekly 200 EMA, but could not hold above the Kumo and fell all the way back to the 62 pip retracement level, which is the 38% pip retracement. If we take the full move of this bullish move, the retracement is right to the 62 pip retracement level, and it has fallen back below the weekly Kumo, so it's still in bearish territory. So the next support is going to be at the 110 round figure, followed by the 78.6 pip retracement level. And now the weekly 55 EMA is at just about the 111.60, 50 to 60 zone, just right at the Senkou span A level of the Kumo. So this is going to be a test for the euro to see whether it can climb back up above the Kumo, or it will just consolidate within this lower range before attempting to climb back up again. And all these was brought on by a lot of turmoil in the markets last week, and you can check out my other video for euro, cable and Aussie dollar. And with a lot of uncertainty in the market due to the COVID-19 virus spread globally, the actions taken by US, Europe and the UK as well, and the Federal Reserve adding liquidity. The ECB announced more QE measures. The US, the White House announced a 30-day ban of travel from Europe into the US, except for the UK. Bank of England had a surprise rate cut of 0.5 basis points. And to start off right at the beginning of the week was the oil price war between Saudi Arabia and Russia. So all these caused a lot of bearish sentiment in the markets. Let's take a look at the cable. Just before that, let's also go to the daily chart, and after breaking out from the Kumo it retraced all the way back to find support at the Kumo and the daily 55 EMA. So we'll see whether there's further support for the next couple of days at the start of next week, or whether there's going to be a further continuation move lower after that. So initially there could be a bounce, and we'll see whether it's able to hold above the Kijun at a 50% fib level. All right, let's move on to the cable, and from above the Kumo, it has spiked through this swing highs to swing highs here, fell all the way down to almost test this swing lows, where the support is at the 121.95 level, and a bearish move cutting through the Kumo, and it's below that already. So this Kumo now at just above the 124 level is going to be intermediate resistance, and then further up at the 125 zone as well. So we could add intermediate resistance zone. Near the it's 21 fib, but actually that's the 78. That's the 78.6 fib retracement. Let me just shift this over. Right, let's move this back here at the 135. Alright, if it does break below that, there's still room to get down all the way to below 120. So 120 to from the 119.60 area to 120.15. That's going to be the next key support zone, but for now this is going to be the nearest swing low. Alright, so the start of next week will be critical, and we'll see how much retrace that it's able to pull back up to, whether it's able to break above 125 and into the Kumo, or if it fails, then it should retest this swing low. Alright, so anyway, do check out my other videos on the Euro, Cable and Aussie dollar, as well as spot gold and dollar yen, and do have a good and safe trading week, and cheers.